story of Martha is Dead and its featured characters are a work of fiction. The game contains potentially uncomfortable scenes and covers topics that may distress some players. The game is recommended for an adult audience and carries the appropriate age rating. As an adult narrative drama, the game uses artistic interpretations that can be visually unsettling and may cause discomfort. It explores the complexities of the human mind, psychological trauma, and self-harm. The game is not recommended for players who may find depictions of mature scenes containing blood, dismemberment, and disfigurement of human bodies and self-harm disturbing.
Damn, this hurts so bad. I can hardly breathe.
Welcome to the Dave Factor. My name's Dave, and we are back with Martha is Dead. And we just survived getting shot by German officers while we were out in the woods. We found Lupo dead and had a very interesting conversation with Death. I keep wearing Martha's clothes. Why am I keeping up the ruse? To investigate who killed Martha. Who was pretending to be Guilia. Twins are confusing.
I would like to spend a moment with my sister, just me and her alone, before people arrive for the funeral and then take her away.
Okay.
No, my bag is not here. My diary. Lupo's letter.
Honestly, they're probably going to bury it with your sister.
How is she? How is my daughter? Please, doctor. Please give me good news.
It's a miracle she's alive, Eric, but she will be all right.
Okay.
The bullet passed right by her heart and exited her chest. Unbelievably, it missed her lungs, spine, and heart. She could have been paralyzed or died. But thankfully, she's fine. I examined her thoroughly. She didn't even lose that much blood. She was lucky. And you were lucky, so to speak.
She was lucky that my wife went for a walk in the woods. Otherwise,
she would have bled to death, yes.
I don't know what to say. All of this, it's too much. So much death and suffering. Nothing more.
Don't worry, Eric. She's young, so she'll recover quickly. I'll be here all day anyway.
Thank you, doctor, for everything. Do you mind coming with me to pick my wife up from the cemetery? The funeral will start soon in the chapel.
Of course not. Lead the way.
That bird thing was a little ominous.
With all of these preparations for the funeral, Irina wants everything to be perfect. It's her way of coping, so she doesn't have to think about everything going on. She is a woman who has suffered so much. Maybe too much.
Wait, so... Alright, so Martha left a note to her mother, which said Guilia was pregnant. Go down to the lake and see. And then we recovered Martha's body dressed as Guilia. So maybe Martha was the one that was pregnant. And maybe the mom killed Martha in a fit of rage, thinking it was Guilia, the daughter she never loved anyway. Oh, it's in the bathroom.
There's my bag. Thank God. Let's hope Lupo's letter is in there. Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone, and I cannot reconcile myself to that fact. I have to stay hidden, and sadly I can't run to you, even if I would love nothing more than to hold you tight and cry together. No words. I just want to be close to you. Can we meet in the barn tonight? I will try my best to be there around midnight. Don't be alarmed, but if things get ugly, please remember this number, 6934.
It's probably to join the resistance.
He knew he was in serious danger, but what about the letter? I had it in my hand when the soldiers ran off. Mummy found me, and if she's read it, well, she hates Lupo, and now she must know who I am. No, she probably would have left me there to die. She'd rather have no daughter than the wrong one. Before I passed out, I must have put it back in my bag. There is no other explanation.
And, well, maybe it's the same person leaving the clues on the photographs. Oh yeah, you can do this once a day. Okay.
There is darkness that brings uncertainty, but there will be a guide. Something that can teach me something.
All right. Whoa.
July 19th. I retrieved the cameras at the lake, but I had convinced myself that I was the one who had hurt Martha. So much so that when I had the rolls with me on the way home, I found myself in another horrible dream. I don't even remember going to sleep. As soon as I woke up, I developed the film. The photos confirmed to me that my memory of that night was correct. It was a great relief. I have decided to go back to the lake in an attempt to communicate with the White Lady. I know it's a crazy thought, but I can't get it out of my head. I need to know what happened to Martha, so I must pursue every possible avenue, even the path of insanity.
We might just be getting there. Let's see. Alright, I read that one. Oh, look, the door's open. See what's in the paper.
Attempted murder in La Romola. After the murder of Julia Kay, today her twin sister is the victim of another attempted murder. The condition of the young girl, found by the German troops, is no cause for concern. The political motive behind this is becoming all the more clear. But that's not what happened. It's all wrong. Mummy was the one who found me. The German soldiers shot me. Best to stay quiet. No one ever believes the truth.
Okay.
I should pick up the phone but remain silent. If I let the caller speak first, I'll find out who it is.
Where's the nearest phone? Is it upstairs?
Hello? Ma'am? Can you hear me? Is there somebody there? Mr. Eric?
Nanny?
It's the nanny. I can confide in her. Nanny? Hello, it's me.
What? Hello? Oh my lord. I must be dreaming or something.
No, Nanny, you're not dreaming. It's really me, it's Julia.
Oh my God. Julia. My little sparrow. How wonderful. Sorry, but I thought you were dead. I saw you lying there dead. This brings me so much joy that... Actually, you must explain to me, my little sparrow. What is happening?
I told Nanny everything that had happened. She was sad for Martha, of course, but very happy at the same time. I was the one she had a special bond with. I explained to her that I wanted to try and meet the White Lady, even if I knew it was a silly idea. But she didn't think I was a fool. Quite the opposite. She explained to me what I should do in an attempt to meet her. It was complicated. I noted everything down carefully in my diary. Who knows, maybe she did it only to keep me occupied, while deciding what to do with me and who to warn. I won't ever know, though, because that very same day, a bomb struck the villa and she died.
Oh,
They all
God.
died. We should have been in that house ourselves, but instead, poor Nanny. Bye, Nanny. I love you.
Goodbye, my darling. I thought I'd lost you. Be careful, my little sparrow.
Oh, now I can make the phone, use the phone, okay.
Now I know what must be done to meet the lady. Nanny has explained everything to me. I must try to meet her early in the morning when it is foggy, or all will have been in vain. That's what the legend says. This is what I need to do. 1. I must re-invoke her loss by putting her into contact with her lover. To do this, Nanny said to look for his grave in the woods, but there are so many. Daddy always said that infrared photos can see what the naked eye cannot. Maybe then they also see ghosts. There wouldn't be anything strange about that now, considering I'm trying to contact one after all. How crazy. 2. A part of me needs to enter her world. A lock of hair would work, so I'll need scissors to cut some off. 3. I will need an object that connects her world to mine. I don't know what to do for this yet. Hopefully something will come to mind when I least expect it. 4. To communicate with her, I will need to use my tarot cards. I will meet with the lady on the island where her lover was executed.
What was that? What is this? Am I taking pictures of the diary? Oh, that's a phone. Okay, I was using the phone. Oh, right. Okay, and what was that number and Lapo's thing?
Dear
6934.
Julia,
You're good, Julia. See what this does. That was weird.
You've called this number. Damn, Lapo must be dead then. Rest in peace, fair comrade.
yes, Lupo is dead. I am due.
No, don't talk. We don't need to know who you are. By calling this number, it means Lapo wanted you to complete his work. A telephone cable near the house of German General Erich K. has to be cut. One goes to the house, but there's another cable we suspect is connected to a secret base. That is the one that has to be cut. If you see any German vehicles around, let us know immediately. We won't use this number anymore. It's dangerous. Use a telegraph. That will be safer. I hope you know how to use them. Otherwise, you'll have to come up with something. This is important. Frequency X. Before the message, telegraph, town on fire to identify yourself. Long live the homeland. Long live the liberation.
Should I sabotage the cable and become a spy? I don't know. My father is German. It would be like betraying him even though he himself hates this war. But what happened to Lupo and those guys? If I can save someone's life, maybe I should try. Or maybe I can talk to Daddy about it. He may be able to advise me on what to do. I don't even know the first thing about all this. What were you thinking, Lupo?
Oh. Okay, wait. If I reveal the plans to the father, then all that does is get them in trouble. And he finds out that I'm Guilia, not Martha. If I help the partisans, that might get her father killed. Not a fan of the German guys that shot her and ran, though. Also, I feel like one of these is a game decision that could end the game early. No, I don't want anyone else to die. Well, especially Julia doesn't want anyone else to die, but it feels like people are going to die regardless of my choice. It's like they said in The Witcher. The thing about the lesser of two evils is that it's still evil. And that's just war. Well, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
I decided to tell my father everything. I loved him very much, so I couldn't do such a thing in secret. I didn't understand anything about these things. I would have acted without knowing what I was doing. Daddy told me to agree to their requests and report everything back to him. He implored me not to get myself into any trouble, like all fathers do. To cut the cable, I will need sharp scissors. Tailor scissors should be fine.
So nothing about like, oh, you're not Martha, you're Julia. Nothing like that. Okay. According to the paper, I'm not allowed to ride the bike anymore. Let's tempt fate. My hands are right next to my head. I am riding the bike like this. I have the scissors already. Keep your head down. There it is. Okay, so one leads to a secret base, one leads to a house. Should have followed the wire. Okay, so the one that goes to the house is the one on the right. The secret base is the one on the left. On the bright side, I haven't been shot yet. That was weird. Okay. It's that line.
A German tank! I have to report its location via the telegraph hidden near the cowshed. Daddy probably asked for a garrison after all that has happened. I should report its location via telegraph. This wire heads towards the house and then keeps going, so it must be the right one. Now all that remains is to go to the telegraph near the barns.
Okay. I think Lupo is sleeping with both Julia and Martha.
The telegraph must be hidden in one of these feed bins.
I'm gonna go with the one with the hand on it. Frequency X. I remember that part. Oh. Okay.
I have to start every message with the code word. I saw
That
the
was
tank
town on
the
fire.
road, and the road is near the house. I guess I have to communicate something like that.
Follow the dots and the dashes to get the correct letter. Okay. So town. On. Fire. Positioned. Beside. House or road? Road? Road.
I'll add over at the end to make it clear that I have finished.
Over.
No, this doesn't seem clear to me. I need to find the right words.
Tank positioned. So beside wasn't working. Tank is on the road near the house. Tank positioned. Road near house. Over. Okay. It's like a little Morse code karaoke.
Damn it. I got the length of the sound wrong.
What?
I'll try this word again from the beginning.
Okay. There. Dash. I hope it translates it for me too. Don't know Morse code. Oh wow, this is a heck of a message too. Recipe for cookies to follow. What? Okay. Select the words in order to decrypt the message. Okay, so click on it. Don't click on it. Okay, so ... 3 dots. E, 1 long dash, A, or E. Okay. ... S. Received. No. Okay. ... .sn received ... S, and then the next one is ... R SR need ... D ... dash ... F DF defensive ... dash ... L and dash ... N LN line dash A dash R AR over and out.
They are asking me to find a map of the defensive line.
Thank you.
There is one in my father's study.
The Gothic light sounds ominous. Whoa, that was a chore. That only took me about 15 minutes to figure out. Out of focus.
That's it. Hopefully the image comes out clearly.
Oh, I have to develop it, right. I'm not just a spy, I'm a double agent. Mwahaha. Wait, this way. I should try to find more of those hidden messages.
The print should be fine like this. You can see detail clearly.
That's a keeper. Leave in building beside the river. Is that the church bell one? Well, the door's open this time, so that's a good sign, right? They haven't bombed the villa yet and killed the nanny.
Poor little one. He's dead. Poor little guy. His place is by Martha's side.
I figured the raven would have eaten it. So put this in the casket.
Nanny always calls me Little Sparrow. This is the part of me that died with Martha. It'll be safe next to her.
You know what, though? I don't think that's a good omen.
Here, Martha. This is my heart. Carry it with you. I'm starting to understand how painful your condition must have been. Not being able to properly communicate with anyone is becoming increasingly difficult. I envied you, but I did not see your suffering. I did not understand your courage. I miss you so much, Martha. I'm not worthy to dress in your clothes.
Building by the river. In a supernatural game, when a bird does that, you're supposed to follow it. I'm going to follow the bird. Oh, the music got creepy. I don't remember this.
Dress? It's made from the same fabric I found a shred of next to the lake. In fact, it is torn. It must be my mother's. My goodness. started to suspect that Mummy could have been involved in Martha's murder. Lost in these thoughts, hours passed, and I completely forgot about the funeral. When I realized it was evening, they were already carrying the coffin towards the cemetery. She never loved me, I knew that well, but I would never have believed that. Had it been her? I struggled to believe it, but it made so much sense. At the lake, she must have thought Martha was me because she was convinced that I was dead.
I still haven't dropped off that photograph.
When the funeral ended, I felt an irresistible urge to play. I loved music. I started playing without thinking about the possible consequences. I didn't care anymore. I needed to feel alive, to exist again.
What's going on here? Guilia? Is that you? No, it's not possible. Martha's never played. She's deaf, yet no. This is madness. My God. So, Martha? I understand now. You can get all of the attention, right? You were jealous, weren't you? Because she was a wonderful girl and you're just a useless little slut.
Oh.
How did you manage to convince her? I get it now. But she talked to me. No, it doesn't make sense. I will have you locked up in an asylum. You hear? That's enough. You will pay for what you've done, you cursed lunatic. They will torture you to reveal the monsters in your head.
Her words were as sharp as blades. I tried to tell her that it wasn't me. I showed her the photos I developed that proved my innocence. But she grew all the more angry, calling me crazy, and then she began to hit me with everything she had at hand. I closed my eyes as more darkness began to take over in me. Memories came flooding back. Not memories of actual past events, but more so of feelings I had when I was little. They were scary. They were the fears of a little girl. Despite what had happened, I went walking in the woods early the next morning to meet the lady. The evening before, my father had tried desperately to console me.
Talk to me, Julia. You know I love you. I just want to understand what happened. I am happy you are alive. Even if we have lost Martha, your mother was just in shock. She didn't want to hurt you.
She's a psychopath. Okay. Well, that'll do it for this episode of The Day Factor. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you have a comment, leave it in the comments. And if you want to see more, subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Later.